Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn about the trigonometric identities. An equation called an identity when it is true for all the values. Last class we have explained when the identity happen, it is similar to our algebraic identity, that is a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, whatever we learned. It is true for each and every value. Whether it is a positive number if you take, whether it is a negative number if you take, everything is same only. So here is the case with the identity also. Now we are dealing with a trigonometric identity, so definitely we need a right triangle only. So right triangle ABC we have taken angle B equal to 90 degree only, right? So right triangle angle B 90 degree. What is the hypotenuse here? AC. So by Pythagoras theorem, what is the first equation we are writing here is AB square plus BC square equal to AC square. So AB square plus BC square equal to AC square, that is our first equation. Now what is the next equation? We should divide with the AC square on both the sides. So the left side became AB square by AC square, then AC square BC square by AC square, then the right hand side AC square by AC square. So it is a square only, so it is the same as AB by AC whole square plus BC by AC whole square. It is equal to AC by AC whole square. That means AB by AC we should find from the diagram. AB by AC is with respect to A, it is adjacent side, right? Then AC means hypotenuse. So here we can written it is a cos A whole square. Cos A whole square means it is same as cos square A only. Now BC by AC also, if you go for this one with respect to A, we are considering BC is opposite side, AC is the hypotenuse. So it is sine A whole square. That means sine square A equal to 1 only, right? So cos square A plus sine square A equal to 1. Now this can we see that whether this is applicable in the case of C only. When we are going for C, AB is opposite side, right? So when we are going for C, listen carefully all of you, AB by AC is there. It is with respect to C, I'll write here AB by AC whole square, VC by AC whole square, then it is equal to 1. Now we have written for it is A. Now we are checking that whether it is C, what happens? AB by AC. AB is opposite side and AC is hypotenuse. So this can be written as sine square E. Sorry, sine square C only. Now BC by AC, it is with respect to C, it is cos square C. So we got one only here. So when angle changes also, that is our identity is not changing, right? Here we have got a cos square A plus sine square A equal to 1. There we got sine square C plus cos square C equal to 1. So any angle if you take, this identity is existing, and this is the first identity we have to learn in the trigonometry. What is the identity? Sine square A plus cos square A equal to 1 only. So generally if you can write a sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Theta be any angle. First we have seen that it is true for A, then we have seen that it is true for C. Now generally I have written that sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. This is the first identity which we have to learn in the trigonometry, right? Now the first equation, now it is given that this is true for all the values of A when A equal to 0 and when A equal to 90 also. So this is a trigonometric identity only. That means what is the value for sine 0? Just to try for 0 and a 90. We got the equation now. I'm making 0 here. Sine 0 means sine square 0. Theta 0 I'm making. Then cos square 0. That is our left side. We know that value of sine 0 is 0 only. It is 0 square, then cos square 0 is 1, so it is 1 square. So 0 plus 1, that is our LHS. What is our RHS? It is equal to 1 only. So LHS equal to RHS. If you apply for all these values, if it is 30, you take sine square 30 plus cos square 30 also. If you take, you will get the same way. The right side, it is equal to 1 only. What is sine 30 value? It is 1 by 2. What is cos 30 value? It is root 3 by 2 only. Again we have to go for the square. So each one you apply, you will get the answer is 1 only. So any values, it is clearly written that when it is equal to 0 equal to 90 also, this identity is correct. Now divide 1 by AB square only, because the first equation, what is the first equation? AB square Pythagoras theorem. AB square plus BC square equal to AC square. We are taking the first equation, AB square plus BC square equal to AC square only. Now what is the next question? We should divide with the AB. So here we are dividing all the side with the AB only. So what is the question comes here? AB by AB whole square, that became 1. BC by AB, with respect to the diagram, it is tan square A. And AC by AB, it is hypotenuse by adjacent side. Therefore it is equal to sec square A only. So with respect to the diagram, we are getting what is 1 plus tan square A equal to sec square A. So the same identity we can write for C also. What we can get, a 1 plus tan square C equal to sec square C. So 1 plus tan square 0 means it is equal to sec square 0. 1 plus tan square 30 means it is sec square 30. Like that, we can write here sec, one more c is extra is required here, right? So that is the case here. C and C don't confuse. This is angle only. Instead of C we can write 30. Instead of C we can write the 60. So when we are changing tan value as a 60, then sec value will change. That is the case. So what is the second identity we have learned? 1 plus tan square A equal to sec square A. The step is same only. Now first step what we have seen, we divide with the AC square we have seen. Now we have divided with the AB square we have seen. Now what is the next one? BC square we are doing. So all the side we are dividing with the BC square only. So AB by BC whole square plus BC by BC whole square equal to AC by BC whole square. Again if we go for the diagram, what we are getting there, cot square A plus 1 is equal to cosec square A. What is the relation we are getting this time? Cot square A plus 1 is equal to cosec square A. Cot square A means it is adjacent side by opposite side. So AB by BC, and BC by BC, naturally it is 1 only. Now AC by BC, it is a hypotenuse by the opposite side. So we got here cot square A plus 1 equal to cosec square A. Now in this equation also, if you check the condition, this also, here also you can see, therefore here also some condition is given. Here they have not given, that not equal to 90. Why it is not equal to 90? Just to check the values in the table, when what happens when tan 90 comes, when it comes sec 90, just check the values. You know the table very well. What is tan 90? It is not defined. What is sec 90? It is also not defined. That is why when we are taking the second case condition, they cannot write equal to 90 degree. See that one? When it is equal to 0 less than or equal to A, but not equal to 90 there, because tan 90 and sec 90 is not defined. Now the third case, what happened? 1 plus cot square equal to cosec square A only. Here they have not mentioned 0 equal, but 90s are equal only, right? So 0 not equal. So what is the case here? When we are taking this cosec 0 and the cot 0, they are not defined. That is why the equal condition is not applicable. But in the case of the first equation, we can write that it is true for everything. It is coming here. All the conditions, it is true for 0 equal to 0 less than or equal to A less than or equal to 90. But when it comes to the tan, it is not equal to 90. What is the condition? 0 less than or equal to A less than 90. Next, what 1 plus cot square equal to cosec square A. What is the condition? 0 less than A less than or equal to 90, right? So that is the condition here we are having. So condition, you must be very careful. MCQ is asking, so that condition, why it is happening, the which terms are undefined, that is not coming in the formula only. So based on this value, we came to know that it cannot be equal to when tan 90 and sec 90, similarly cosec 0 and a cot 0. Now, once again, the proof we have seen how we are deriving the formula and all. Now, what we learned, we have to remember. What is the, we learned the three identities: sine square A plus cos square A equal to 1. So here, if you are mentioning A, here also it is A only. Here you are writing A, here you cannot write a C, right? So whatever angle you are writing, the same angle you should write for cos also. Suppose sine square 30 I am writing, it should be cos square 30. Sine square 60 I'm taking, then cos square 60 it should be. So what is the first equation. Sine square a plus cos square a equal to 1 only. What is the second equation? 1 plus tan square a equal to sec square a. What is the third one? 1 plus cot square a equal to cosec square a. So I have made the three identities very clearly here. Conditions I have not written. So learn it thoroughly that the trigonometric identity is clear. All the three, it is very clear from here. So what is the first one? The first one is sine square a plus cos square a equal to 1. The second one is 1 plus tan square a equal to sec square a. Then 1 plus cot square a equal to cosec square a. Always, usually the children do the first identity very easily. Sine square and cos square a very easily they will write. The problem comes with the second only. You can 1 plus cot square a. So you can remember that CO is the relations here. Here also CO is coming. So in that way, we can learn the third one first, then second naturally it will come to you. So 1 plus 1 plus cot square a equal to cosec square a. Now listen all of you. Sine square a plus cos square a equal to 1. From this, if you I want to write the sine square a, I can use the same identity in this way, 1 minus cos square a. That you can see in many book they are using like this only. So all these are getting from this only. Now what about this? I can write as sec square a minus tan square a equal to 1. Similarly, the third one, cosec square a minus cot square a equal to 1. Right? So all these are same only, but you have to learn in one way. Either this way you learn or you this way you learn, which is easy for you. So I suggest the first method only, because sine square a plus cos square a equal to 1 easily you can remember. And the third identity, that is 1 plus cot square a, is related with the cosec only. So co word is coming there you will remember correctly. Now when we are going for this one, some children write a cot first. So that is why this I'm not suggesting, but anybody is interested in this way, they can use that way also. So these three identities we have to use. Sine square a plus cos square a equal to 1, 1 plus tan square a equal to sec square a, 1 plus cot square a equal to cosec square a. So I suggest whatever I put it in the box, in that way you learn it 10 to 15 times, learn thoroughly all the identities. The proof I have already explained. With the help of the right angle triangle, we are deriving this one. Just use the Pythagoras theorem, and the each side we are using for division only. Then we are deriving the formula. Now another wrong point where the children will do means, we will write their sine square a, then cos square a should be written. Cos square c we cannot consider. Whatever angle we are using here, the same angle here also. If you are using 1 plus tan square 30, then it should be sec square 30 only. 1 plus cot square 60, if you are using, it is cos square 60 only. Certain conditions are there. It is that 90 and 0 special cases are there for second and third equations. One for the first equation, nothing is there. So it's a normal formula, and it is easy to remember also. So again, three more formulas added for you to learning, that must be learned. Daily you should do a practice, then only it will be easy for you, right? So this is the three trigonometric identities we have to study in this chapter only. Based on this, let us see some examples. Always prove the following identities only. Based on this will come. The first question, 1 minus cos square a into cosec square a equal to 1. We have to prove. When we can prove means, the either you can start with LHS and you can reach in RHS, right? Or you can start with RHS, you can end in LHS. Sometimes what will happen, LHS you will reach halfway, midway only. Further you are unable to continue. That time RHS also you have to start and bring to LHS only. So in that case you should write LHS equal to RHS. It's a normal concept only, nothing to worry about. One three way you can start. Either LHS you can start, then you will reach RHS. Sometimes what will happen, RHS is easy to start, and getting LHS is there. So that way also you can do. And the third way is that LHS so will start, but some middle what happens will struck up. So that time RHS also you should start in the similar way. Maybe both answer will match. This you can understand while doing the problems, right? So 1 minus cos square a into cosec square a equal to 1. So that is the solution. So LHS equal to 1 minus cos square a into cosec square a is there. So 1 minus cos square A, I have written sin square A. How we got this one? We are using the first identity. So what is the LHS we have taken? 1 minus cos square A into cosec square A. So this 1 minus cos square A, we should bring everything, we should bring in 1 only. So 1 minus cos square A should be changed. So if you know the first identity, that is sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1, right? So what is from this cos 1 minus cos square A, or I will keep sin square A here. So what is the answer? 1 minus cos square A. So that is why this 1 minus cos square A, we have changed it to sin square A. So what is remaining already there? Cosec. Sin and cosec, you have a relation reciprocal, right? So square they have written first sin A into cosec A whole square, because the square means it is like this also we can write. Now instead of cosec A, what I should write? Sin A into 1 by sin A whole square, right? Instead of cosec A, what I can write? 1 by sin A. So sin A will get cancelled. What is the answer remaining there? 1 only. 1 square equal to RHS. Got the idea? So all the formulas we are having the applications in this exercise. That is why from the beginning onwards I told learn all the things. 1 minus cos square A into cosec square A equal to 1. How we can write that one? That is the LHS. What is RHS here? 1. We should prove that LHS equal to RHS only. What is LHS? 1 minus cos square A into cosec square A. 1 minus cos square A, how we can write? We can use the first identity. The sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. What is sin square A? 1 minus cos square A only. So that instead of 1 minus cos square A, we have written sin square A only. Now what is cosec can be changed? Cosec can be changed as 1 minus sin A. So sin A into 1 by sin A, that is 1 square, it is equal to 1 only, it is equal to RHS. What is the second equation? Tan square theta into cos square theta equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So what is LHS for us? Tan square theta into cos square theta. What is RHS? 1 minus cos square theta only. Okay, so now we can start here LHS tan square theta into cos square theta. So tan we can express in terms of sine and cos, right? So tan square theta we can write as sine square theta by cos square theta. Here already one cos square theta is there. So cos square and cos square will get cancelled. So what is remaining there? Sine square theta. After writing sine square theta, if anybody wants to write it directly, they can write 1 minus cos square theta because of the same result. Sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. Otherwise, what will happen? If I want to stop here, I can stop here also. Then I can start RHS. RHS equal to 1 minus cos square theta, which is equal to sin square theta. Right? So what is the conclusion from here? LHS equal to RHS, because we both brought in terms of sin, right? So that is the case here. Tan square theta cos square theta equal to, tan can be written as sin square theta by cos square theta into cos square theta. So cos square theta will get cancelled. So what is the remaining? Sin square theta. Sin square theta can be written as 1 minus cos square theta only. So LHS equal to RHS. So I think you got the idea how the questions are there. So we must know all the formulas starting from the beginning. T ratios, its formulas, and the reciprocal relation, then tan in terms of sine and cos, then we learned the complementary, then we learned the specific angles values. Finally, we learned the three trigonometric identities. So all these are coming in this exercise only. So all the formulas every day at least one time you write, then it will be easy for you. Now what is the third question? Prove that sec square theta minus 1 into cosec square theta minus 1 equal to 1 only. Right? Sec square theta minus 1. We know the formula. Sec square theta minus 1 equal to tan square theta, because how we learned 1 plus tan square theta equal to sec square theta only. So here we have seen that sec square theta minus 1 we have substituted as tan square theta, and cosec square theta minus 1 we have substituted as a cot square theta, then tan theta cot theta whole square, which is equal to 1 only. Now another way how we can do the same question means sec square theta minus 1 is there. LHS I'll take here. sec square theta minus 1 is there. So what is the identity we learned? 1 plus tan square theta equal to 1. So only sec square theta I'm considering, and I'm writing here 1 plus tan square theta minus 1 already there. Instead of cosec, what I can write? 1 plus cot square theta. So the plus 1 minus 1 will get cancelled. Here also plus 1 minus 1 will get cancelled. So what is remaining? Tan square theta into cot square theta. Cot square theta. Same way only you are going to get it. Now there is no issue. Square, how we can write? Tan theta into cot theta whole square only. Right? So tan and cot, what is the relation? The reciprocal relation. So here what happens? It is equal to tan theta into 1 by tan theta whole square. So tan and tan will get cancelled. So 1 square will come. Now if anybody is having the doubt for this line, can we write here only square? You can write here also. How we can write here? Tan square theta into 1 by tan square theta. There also you can cancel. So anyway you can try, but with the reason only you try, then your answer it is equal to 1 only, which is equal to RHS. Okay. Next question. Tan theta plus 1 by tan theta should be proved as sec theta into cosec theta. So tan theta plus 1 by tan theta. How we can write LHS now? We are take down LHS first. 1 by tan, how we can write? It is cot only. Right? So application is what? Sine and cot it is coming. So tan and cot it is coming. Just to change in terms of sine and cos here. So sine theta by cos theta plus cos theta by sine theta. Now if we keep like this, we will not get the RHS sec and cosec. Right? So what we should do, take the LCM. LCM we have taken. So sine square theta will be there because it is only cos here. It should be multiplied with the sine, and it should be multiplied with the cos. So sine square theta plus cos square theta divided by sine theta and cos theta. So what is it shows the sine square theta plus cos square theta, it is equal to 1, the first identity. Denominator what happens? Sine theta into cos theta only. Still our answer is not coming. Our answer is what? Sec and cosec only. But we are having in the denominator sine and cos is there. If you make it separately, this one 1 by sine theta into 1 by cos theta, right? So what is 1 by sine? It is equal to cosec. What is 1 by cos? It is equal to sec. So what is the answer? The sec theta into cosec theta, it is equal to RHS. So LHS equal to RHS only, right? So tan theta plus 1 by tan theta is the question is given to you. But what we have to prove? Sec theta into cosec theta only, right? So what we have done here? Tan and 1 by tan. First we have changed tan as it is. We kept 1 by tan. What we have done? We made 1 by tan as cot only. Okay, so 1 by tan as a cot. Then what is the next step? Tan and cot we have expressed as a sine and cos only. Then take the LCM. Then it is equal to 1 by sine theta into 1 by cos theta only. So here after doing these four sums, now you got the doubt that how to decide all these things. It is with practice only, and always our purpose is that we should get the RHS. Understood? LHS if you are starting, you should get the RHS only. So what are the relations are applicable? Sometimes you will try and you will not get the answer only. So what is do? It is by practice only you can rectify that one. So tan theta plus 1 by tan theta is there, but there is no squares are, you cannot see any squares there. So second identity and third identity you cannot apply here, right? So that is why in terms of sine and cos we have gone and we have taken the squares there. So 1 by sine theta into cos theta it is there. So what is happening? We are somewhere similar to we are reaching to our RHS. In this way we have to think and apply this all the identities. Let us see one more example here. See, cos theta in by 1 minus sine theta should be proved as 1 plus sine theta and cos theta. Again, we should prove all these things only, prove that only. So again, LHS we are taken cos theta into divided by 1 minus sine theta. Here you can see that 1 plus sine theta should come in the top, means numerator. So we are multiplying and dividing with the 1 plus sine theta only. So what happens here? Cos theta into 1 plus sine theta, denominator 1 minus sine theta into 1 plus sine theta. So what is the form here? A plus b into a minus b. That means a square minus b square. So it became 1 square, that is 1. Sine theta square, sine square theta we got. 1 minus sine square theta we got. So 1 minus sine square theta, what we can apply? Cos square theta only. Right? So one cos will get cancelled. Here numerator you can see one cos is there, but here cos square is there. So only one we can make it cancel only. Other than that, one will be there, right? So one square I can make it cancel. Okay, and this cos I can cancel. So what is the remaining? The 1 plus sine theta by cos theta equal to RHS. Now you will again you can ask me that how it is possible we are not getting the idea. So certain hints will be there. See from the first question here 1 minus cos square A is there. So where cos square A is coming, that identity to be used. That is the first identity, right? Now here what happens? Tan cos only coming, there is no issue with our second identities. Cot is not coming, sec square is not coming. So again we are going for tan in terms of sine and cos only, right? So third question, what happens? Sec square theta, cos square theta is cosec square theta is coming. So we have applied a second and third identity idea we have applied. You can see here, isn't it? So somebody want mean that sine square theta 1 by cos square theta can be written for sec square also. So in that way also they can try, but sometimes what will happen, you take more time to solve. That is only going to happen. Now what happened to the fourth equation? There is no higher power is there, so we tried in terms of sine and cos only. Understood this one? So that is the case. I cannot tell that this question should be followed this method only. Again the same rule, it's a topic good only, but a little bit application level is required, so you should learn the formulas thoroughly. Now when come to the fifth question, what happened? The denominator 1 minus sine is there, but numerator you are getting 1 plus sine is there. So you remember our rationalize the denominator chapter. So that concept we have used here. Cos theta by 1 minus sine theta is there. What we have done, opposite sign 1 plus sine theta by 1 plus sine theta we have used. So the numerator 1 plus sine theta somehow we have got. Now the extra things should be eliminated. So the denominator what happened? 1 minus sine theta into 1 plus sine theta we got. That is 1 minus sine square theta, which is equal to cos square theta only. So here one cos already there and the denominator cos square theta is there. So one cos will get cancelled. So what is the answer now? Cos theta numerator will get cancelled, but denominator cos theta is existing. Numerator we have only one term, that is 1 plus sine theta by cos theta, which is equal to RHS. Okay, one more question let us try. Uh, Prove that cos square A plus 1 by 1 plus cot square A equal to 1. So RHS we are not considering, only LHS we are taking. See this one, power 2 is coming, right? Now the denominator 1 plus cot square is there. After seeing this 1 plus cot square A, what is idea you are having? We may use the third identity here. So that we are replacing here cos square A, right? Now the here cos square A is there, 1 by cosec square A is there. What is 1 by cosec square A? The reciprocal relation comes, it became sine square A only, right? So again we got cos square A plus sine square A equal to 1 only. Now got after reaching the sixth question, you may feel little bit easy compare with the 5, isn't it? First to 5, 1 plus cot square, seeing this you got the idea that yes, it is related to third identity. So we have replaced cosec square A. Now cos and cosec should come in the relation where it is possible. 1 by cosec square should be changed as a sine square, right? So sine square A is coming, cos square A plus sine square A, it is equal to 1. That is equal to RHS. So what is the first step we have learned today? That is the identity only. Identity what we have done here, triangle ABC we have taken, then Pythagoras theorem we have taken. Each part we have divided, and we got with the three identity. The what is the first one? Cos square A plus sin square A equal to 1. The sign is always tell first, that is easy to remember. So sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. From the second identity what we got? 1 plus tan square A equal to sec square A. What is the third identity we got? 1 plus cot square A equal to cosec square A only. So I made the conclusion here, and I have showed why the equals are not applied in some places. So I made the equations like this. Remember, write like this only, and learn it thoroughly. Sin square A plus, I just show up this one. Just a minute. Okay. Mm. What is we learned? The three identities, very important. Um, Sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. 1 plus tan square A equal to sec square A. 1 plus cot square A equal to cosec square A. So all these three identities you have to study very well, and write minimum 10 to 15 times, write and learn. Then only it will be easy. I have showed six sums only. The level will be different for the next questions. So all the six questions make a practice today along with the formulas. Don't start from this is the first formula. You should start all the trigonometric ratios formula only. Every day at least one time you write, it will be easy for you. So with this today's class I am winding up. Thank you.